the microphones, everyone's gonna need to speak really loud so Beth can hear us.
Oh, all right. And then you announced it. Please speak. Okay, I'm gonna call the Lake County Board of Elections Registration Board meeting to order for today, Thursday, November 13th, 2025. If we could all please rise for the pledge, and the flag is hiding somewhere. All right. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone, and welcome. If we could please have roll call.
Clerk Brown,
Present.
Mike Miller,
Here.
John Reed,
Present.
serving as proxy for Mara Cavalier Reardon is Matt Fetch,
Present.
Chairman Smith.
I am here. We have a quorum. All members are present in person or by proxy. I don't show any approval of minutes. Next order of business is provisional ballots, and I believe we have 4 of them. Who will be presenting these to the board?
So Jenny is,
All right, Jenny, good morning. Can you hear me, Beth?
Yes, I
All
can,
right.
thank you.
Jenny, you've got the floor.
Thank you. You all have a list of the provisionals
Jay, why don't you
I
stand up?
gave you. Pardon me?
Why don't you stand up?
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, it never is not funny.
That's a winner. I just can't let it.
Our first voter, the envelope was marked not on poll list and name is on list. They checked 2 different things. And investigating, we discovered that the voter is registered at their old address. They had moved. They're registered at their old address, which was in the Lake Central District, but they moved into the Hanover District. So therefore, they were not allowed to vote. They did vote a provisional, but they could not vote on the machine because they were out of the district.
So they wouldn't be saved by the last,
No.
no.
Because if they're
Moved
not,
out of the
if they had moved within the Lake Central District, then yes, but they didn't. They moved into the Hanover District. So they weren't allowed to vote on that.
So Jenny, the recommendation is to not count that ballot.
That is correct.
Okay. Any questions of Jenny or any other staff member by the board? If not, I'll entertain a motion to not count, I guess we're calling this D14, is that what we're calling it, number 1?
Mr. Chair, motion to not count D14.
Okay, motion by Clerk Brown, second by Mr. Mellon, any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of not counting provisional ballot number 1 from D14, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? That motion carries, it's not counted. Jenny, number 2.
Okay, number 2, this voter also moved and is registered in Hammond, but wanted to vote in Cherville 17, which is where they moved to. So again, same situation.
Looks like they registered, but they just registered too late.
Yes,
Okay, so this voter will be okay for next election.
correct.
Any questions of Ginny? None, I'll entertain a motion to not count provisional ballot number 2.
So moved. Second.
A motion by Mr. Mellon, second by Mr. Fetch. Any discussion on that motion to not count number 2? Hearing none, all those in favor of not counting provisional ballot number 2, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries, the ballot's not counted. Number 3, Ginny.
Number 3, voter said they registered about 8 weeks ago. I couldn't find them anywhere. They are not registered.
All right, entertain a motion to not count Cherville 32, provisional ballot number 3.
So moved.
Mr. Reed,
Second.
seconded by Clerk Brown to not count Cherville 32, provisional ballot number 3. All those in favor of not counting provisional ballot number 3, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? That ballot's not counted. Number 4, Jenny.
Number 4, this voter also said they registered about 8 weeks ago, and actually they registered a day too late. Registration closed on the 6th. They registered on the 7th, so they were not registered to vote.
All right, let's get a motion to not count provisional ballot number 4.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Fetch, seconded by Mr. Mellon to not count provisional ballot number 4. All those in favor of not counting provisional ballot number 4, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? That motion carries. All right, Jenny, you've got number, I guess this is a provisional, is this a provisional ballot or signature mismatch, number 1?
It's a signature mismatch that turns into a provisional ballot.
All right,
Okay, and this one, the the board members, on election day decided that they didn't think the signature matched.
All right.
So the form was sent to the voter, and actually, she got it immediately and answered immediately. And she did say, may have changed since last time, and she did send, so I don't know if the board members need to look at
Does
this.
any board member want to review this?
Yeah.
I think I'm the one.
You were,
John Tippia.
That's awesome.
We'll give it to Mr. Fetch, pass it down.
Is the provisional ballot also there to compare?
the application,
ballot.
For the app-
yes. Everything is here.
It's up to you.
Where's the application? Oh, that's it. So this is irrelevant. Different signatures.
I'll let you fill out the, this is what we send her afterwards.
That's the was it you. Weird.
Well, the one in the affidavit, what's that question? Yeah.
Oh, you don't.
Okay, just for the record, the board members have had an opportunity to review the documentation provided by Ginny for us to review the signature mismatch. I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to count that now.
Okay, motion by Mr. Reed to count the ballots, second by Clerk Brown. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, signify by saying aye, to count the ballot. Any opposed?
Aye.
All right, that motion carries and the ballot is counted. Thank you, Ginny, for that work. Appreciate it. There being no other provisional ballots, I don't see any other old business. New business. Just, I guess this would be a note, and I'll obviously allow any board member to be heard on this. There are 3 items that showed up on my agenda this morning that weren't on my agenda yesterday. I believe these matters, 2025-09, 2025-13, and 2025-15. Krasinski versus St. John, Gazelle versus Mongery, McIntyre versus CL poll worker. Those were all referred to council for review and shouldn't have been on the agenda today. Does anybody feel differently about that?
Mr. Chairman, I'd move to amend the agenda then to remove those from the agenda at this time.
Okay, motion to amend the agenda, is there a second?
Second, Mr. Chair.
Second by Clerk Brown, motion by Mr. Fetch to remove those 3 items from the agenda under new business and leave them where they, I believe, were, which is in council's capable hands to review.
Mr. Chair, question.
Mr. Mel.
Just from a, I don't have proper motion or anything like that.
Sure,
But the original agenda didn't have them, and
Correct.
this has them.
correct.
So shouldn't there have been a motion to amend it?
Well, this was the agenda as it sat before the board this morning. I'm just saying like the draft agenda I saw last night didn't.
Okay, all right.
Then I, yeah,
So the draft agenda is just draft, okay.
I think,
This is what we walk into.
I think,
I was just asking for clarification.
I think that's right. I mean, unless there's other discussion prior, but I don't think there was any. All right, all in favor of amending the motion, I'm sorry, amending the agenda, signify by saying aye. Aye, any opposed? Okay, the agenda is amended. So The next matter of new business, looks like we have several matters in which a Mr. Purcell is the respondent. Is Mr. Purcell here? Is Mr. Purcell present? Mr. Purcell present. Was Mr. Purcell notified of today's hearing?
He was noticed. Yes.
Yes, okay, please.
I would note, Mr. Chairman,
Ms. Brandenburg.
that he was noticed, the notice states you are named as a respondent or witness in the agenda. I know we've had that issue before. I don't know if it will matter to the board as you analyze it, but I do want to note it. The notice also states your failure to appear here described above may result in penalty being imposed against you by default.
All right, thank you. Just also, is there a, let's see,
Mr. Chair, I would make a motion to consolidate all of the complaints filed against Mr. Purcell.
all right, we have a motion to consolidate 2025-10, which is Rouge versus Purcell, 2025-11, Callard versus Purcell, 2025-12, Bridgman versus Purcell, and 2025-14, Blum versus Purcell. Is there a second?
Second, Mr. Chair.
Second by Clerk Brown, motion by Mr. Fett to consolidate those four matters against Mr. Purcell. Is there any discussion? Okay, hearing none, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries, those matters are consolidated. Do we have any of the complainants here? Either, hi, what's your name, ma'am?
Mary Blum.
Mary Blum. So we have a complainant in 2025-14 is present. Anybody else?
Laura Bridgman.
Good morning, Ms. Bridgman. You are the complainant in 2025-12. Is anybody here on Callard or Ruge versus Purcell?
They couldn't get out of work.
Couldn't get out of work. All right. So we have two complainants. We do not have a respondent. We do have your material that you presented. So I want you to know that we do have anything that you wrote to the board, we do have. It's part of the record. You don't have to worry about re-presenting that. I think at this point, unless there's an objection by anybody on the board, we're ready to proceed.
I do have additional documentation.
And we'll get to that. I
Okay.
just want to make sure we're good to
Okay.
proceed by the board real quick. Any objection proceeding? Okay, Ms. Bridgman. Yes. What's that? Yes, we'll swear both of you in. I'm sorry. Could you please raise your right hand? Do you swear that the testimony you're about to give the board will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
Yes.
All right, you have been sworn. Ms. Bridgman, you said you had additional material.
Yes, so after we had filed the complaint about, Mr. Purcell, soliciting votes, saying he was going to pay $100 for no votes, I did the following day on election day have to file a police report, because from that initial post, he then kind of continued on and then posted a picture. Now that was a civil matter, obviously. However,
Picture of what?
it's a picture of myself. I have it all here for you guys.
Okay, so just for the record, Ms. Bridgman is giving a copy of the Cedar Lake police report. Just trying to get the
Yeah, and then.
Cedar Lake 47110525 is the report number. Yeah, if you have a copy, we'll pass one.
Swear anybody in.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry. I was reading the whole thing. Yeah. Yes, Michelle, I see you. Jessica? That's for a minute.
Totally
You say the whole truth and most of the truth,
Oh,
not all.
I'm just saying.
The version that you care for.
We swore that we could.
It's more than I
Oh,
usually
that
get.
is too, that too.
That's what my husband
Okay. Anything else you'd like to present to the board?
No.
Paperwork-wise? No. All right.
No,
And Ms. Blum, anything you'd like to add other than what's already in your complaint?
No, I mean, I don't know, I can't remember now, what was said, obviously it all stemmed from the bribe thing and everything, and, you know, we all understand the whole referendum thing, and it just becomes a very hot topic, and we all understand that, we only do what's best for what we feel is best, whatever, and everyone has a right, but I warned him, and when that came out, I gave him the code, IC, whatever it was, telling him that, you know, that's not legal, what you're doing is not legal, and he basically told me he didn't care, and I said, well, you should care, it's against law, and he said,
You had a conversation with him?
on Facebook, and
On
I
Facebook.
gave him the code, there's a code, like IC
Yep.
something,
See it?
Well, and he said he'd be happy to fight it in court.
Yeah,
I saw that too.
Yeah, so I can't remember what we gave you, to be honest with you, but, you know, it was just,
Yeah, that's
And
all.
then he changed it, I don't know if you've got an update,
Scott,
to
Monopoly.
Monopoly, so again, isn't this, you know.
And the reason that I had posted that and I did file a police report was because after that conversation, he runs that St. John page. And so unfortunately, you know, there's 1,000 people on that page and I'm a teacher in St. John. And so just posting something like that could obviously affect my job with the parents that are on the page. So I just figured that additional documentation
Thank you.
might be helpful.
Any other questions from Ms. Blum or Ms. Bridgman? All right, matters for the board, we do show Mr. Purcell is not present. Is there a motion regarding this? Anything from council I forgot? Okay, hearing none. I think we have a couple choices, what to do with Mr. Purcell.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to refer this matter to Lake County Prosecutor's Office for violation of election laws.
All right, we have a motion.
Yeah, I got that, for violation of election law.
Yes. Motion by Mr. Fetch to refer this matter to the prosecutor, seconded by Clerk Brown. Any discussion?
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Millen.
I just, is there any other activity that we can engage in? Is there any fine, anything, any penalty that we can impose? I'm asking as the attorneys. I mean, our longstanding record with the prosecutor's office of them actually taking up these cases is not terrific. And even if it did, I mean, I don't know, if there was some kind of fine we could impose, I'd love to do something like that.
We get both.
I don't have a problem with referring to the prosecutor's office. I'm just saying.
No, there isn't.
You wanna add
It's,
further to it?
Just a
You can.
referral, then. I know.
Mr. Tolbert, I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, your paper
I
is,
think the referral statute doesn't reference any sort of penalty. I'm not aware of any penalty provision that would allow, sorry. Can you hear me? That would allow.
I don't
for
think
any
there
sort of
would be.
Sanction of some sort.
Could we just do it and let him take us to court?
I'd like that.
He says he likes to go to court.
He does.
You know, I'm sorry, sorry to interrupt.
Well, it's before the board right now, so I'm sorry. Yeah, it's okay. You're more than welcome to talk at public comment, but right now the matter is before the board. It's okay.
Can I be recognized briefly?
Yes, of course.
Mr. Chair, I just want to add for the board's analysis, when we initially got these complaints, I did call Mr. Purcell. I wasn't able to reach him, because obviously we wanted to get this down quickly. I informed him of the citation and issue. I reached him via Facebook Messenger, and we had a conversation on Facebook Messenger, at which point he said that there was a disclaimer on the Facebook site that he was using that essentially stated something along the lines of, this is intended to be parody. So, satire, yeah, satire. And I didn't get it. I was not bright enough to understand it, which is my issue. It's fine. But this section that we're looking at that we would be potentially referring to prosecutors, 3-14-3-19, which states a person who, quote, for the purpose of inducing or procuring another person to vote, etc. That is a level 6 felony. So the issue, you know, as I see it, based on what he relayed to me is, was he doing this for the purpose of inducing or procuring, or was he doing this for the purpose of satire? And I apologize that I didn't insert that for the board's analysis.
I guess my only issue with that is that he had the opportunity to be here to present that as his defense to the complaints filed. I appreciate the information, Ms. Brandenburg, but if Mr. Purcell believed that that information was relevant, he could have been here to present that, and he's not here. So I maintain my motion.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, I totally agree. I think this is very disturbing, some of the things he posted on Facebook. And I go on Facebook and I see a lot of comments, but I don't see comments like this is disrespectful as this is. Not on a regular basis. So I think what we're doing as a board is appropriate. And I hope that the prosecutor's office will get it and do what's necessary.
Thank you, Clerk Brown. Anything else? All right. We have a motion before the board to refer this matter to the prosecutor pursuant to the statute that Ms. Brandenburg cited. Is there, Mr. Mullen, you mentioned something about a fine. Did you want to add a fine now?
There's no mechanism within
All
that thing.
All right.
Well, let me What's the ramification if we did? And then we send them a bill.
Well, he is just not paying and ignore it, and then we're,
Then we could send it to a collection agent.
yeah,
Or,
There's
Have you
no
guys
legal
done it?
authority to collect.
yeah, we would be kind of all the time.
As much as I love it, I'm not a big fan of taking
yeah.
unauthorized activity.
This, I mean, we could.
All right, we're good?
Meaningless.
Okay,
We can order like a drawing and order it.
All right, all those in favor of referring this matter to the prosecutor, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you both for coming in. I know you're both busy. Appreciate you coming down and trying to help our election process. So thanks
No,
very
we
much.
appreciate you listening to us.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you.
much. We really appreciate what you do.
Blessed to you.
All right, next matter of new business that I have is 2025-08 Barnhart versus Cavasso, request for continuance. Is this, I didn't see this. Is this in our board packet? If it is, I didn't see the request.
You got that on this new items we're adding on this, right?
Yeah, I think it's on there.
It is, I'm sorry, is it number, oh, wait, no, I don't see it. Does anybody know anything about this? Can anybody speak to this?
I do.
Okay, Jessica, you got the floor.
Mrs. Barnhart would like to request that we continue her hearing from next Tuesday until a later date because there is going to be a Gold Star event for her fiance and she will be in Indianapolis at the exact same time, so.
Are there any other matters that are similar, that have similar respondents or anything like that? To hers? Or is it just hers?
There is some overlap from a different complaint, but no, we would have to just notice the respondents in her particular case.
Okay, and are there attorneys involved on either side? I just don't remember this one.
Yes, I believe both, or I don't believe that Mrs. Barnhart has representation, but I do think that the Cavazos side does.
Mr. Reason.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so all I would ask is that if we do grant the continuance, that it be made so that it's coordinated between all parties and we don't just set it for a date. Let's just have the parties coordinate with staff and that way we'll know that it's gonna go on another date if we decide to grant the continuance. So,
Make a motion.
motion by Mr. Mellon to continue this matter to a coordinated date.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Fetch. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. I don't see any correspondence. Is there any council report, Mr. Tolbert? Ms. Brandwood? Thank you. No purchase orders. Next meeting of this board is next Tuesday. We'll see everybody here. Probably not here, but upstairs at 10 a.m.
In my
Oh,
large conference room.
Judy is telling me we're going to be in the large conference room next Tuesday at 10. What is that?
The council's meeting was moved because of Veterans Day. They normally have their meeting on the second Tuesday of the month, so it'll be in the council's conference room.
Council conference. Yes.
That's the one, you don't want to do anything right.
You got it. All right, next Tuesday, was it the 18th? Thank you, at the county council conference room at 10 a.m. Is there any public comment? If you're hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned at 10:30. That motion was by Mr. Fetch, seconded by Mr. Reed. Thank you, everyone.
thank you.
Okay.
Look at that.
Mara would have done a better job.